Hello, ladies and gentlemen. As a guy here, bringing to you another video for Conqueror's Blade published by Porus Interactive. This is going to be the update log for August 21st. And we got quite a few things happening. So, right off the bat, oh, give me 2 seconds. We have the APAC going on August. The maintenance on APAC is August 21st, 1400 to 1800 UTC plus 8. EU and AMS August 21st, 700 to 1100 UTC plus 1. We got a 4-hour maintenance, 8,000 bronze coins, 400 honor, and 20 unit medals as compensation. So, the 6th anniversary faction showdown comes to an end. Obviously, there's a whole bunch of rewards in it. And I mean, like, I think everyone's going to be claiming the six tier, six tier. So you got the 60 treatises, the 60 anniversary reward boxes, 600 uncommon scrolls of mastery, 60 silver keys, and the one discount coupon for 40% off, and the exclusive faction avatar. I think there's a couple of other rewards. That is the if you're the Grand Coalition, you get the you get the 2 unit vouchers. If you went for the Terracotta Army, you get the um, 2 glories, which is like 5,000. Anyway, we also have the all victorious title for the winning side. So the Terracotta Army has won. So if you're part of the Terracotta Army, congratulations, you will have an exclusive title. Obviously, just go in, claim the anniversary event button on the interface. Okay, we got number 2, claim generous anniversary reward for free for warlords who have logged in between January 1st, 2025 to August 22nd, 2025. You receive up to 50 treatises and 10 illusion keys. Oh, wait, hang on, sorry. So it is just the free. Each day you get a couple of treatises and illusion keys, probably 5 treatises and 1 illusion key every day for 10 days. Warlords who have logged in between January 1st, 2025 and August 22nd, 2025 can claim an additional special anniversary uh, gift by logging in on August 23rd, which includes treatises times 10 and will be delivered in. So you get 10 extra treatises if you've just played this year. The sign-in event goes from 21st of August to September 19th before and after maintenance. Obviously, we did get news about this beforehand, and it has arrived. We got 1 week of the limited time free Doctrine removal. So if you got Doctrines you want to take away from old units or units that you don't use anymore and put them on your new and fancy unit, go ahead. We got 1 whole week going from August 21st after maintenance to 0 hours on August 28th. Limited time attire chests, the evolving divine attire, the Azura Dragon. So we got a new mythic level attire, otherwise the evolving divine attires. Blah 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 blah. It's going to be in the normal. It's going to be in the special illusion key interface. So you spend illusion keys to draw. Goes from August 21st after maintenance to September 19th before maintenance. Which is really strange considering that they made the other 2 permanent events or like permanent interfaces, so they're always there. I don't know why they make this a limited time. Um, or a portion of it is limited time, so I'm not sure about that. Anyway, obtained through the limited time attire chest event involving divine attires. Receive all components: helmet, armor, gauntlets, boots upon first acquisition. The initial attire grade is tier 1 or tier I. Spend specific upgrade materials to increase tier up to tier 6 or VI, blah 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 blah. Attire starts at epic quality and evolves to legendary quality at tier 4, otherwise IV. Attire appearance changes with each upgrade. I have no idea. Again, this is something that I really should really should just test out is whether or not you can swap between the tiers, because some of the tiers are really good, some of the tiers are really bad. So I mean, like, it would be cool if you can get 6 tires basically, but nevertheless, um, I'm not sure if you can choose which tier or which attire you want to choose. If you unlock all of them, do you get access to all of them, or do you only access to the highest tier that you unlocked? Which is really terrible because if it blocks off all of the tiers, the lower tiers, some of the lower tier ones actually look better, in my opinion. But this has to do with the some of the previous event ones. Other than that, I mean, like, tier 6 one is supposedly supposed to be the best looking one. It does have some special effects and stuff. So we have the upgrade material and draw item, Divine Soul, obtained by automatically dismantling duplicate upgradable attires acquired from the evolving Divine Attires, Shattered Armor of Divinity, obtained by automatically dismantling duplicate non-upgradable attires acquired from the Evolving Divine event, the entire event. Illusion keys attained through the accumulated sign-in, victory pass, honor store exchange, or by spending sovereigns. Special upgrade rewards. So at tier 4, you get the exclusive kill announcer, title surge, the exclusive title between Cloud and Abyss, exclusive avatar frame, the Dragon's Dominion, and exclusive emote parting of the sea. So they added an additional emote, interestingly enough. So the probability details is upgradable hero attire Azura's Dragon is 2.72%. Epic hero attire is 10.7%. Rare items include rare heroes and weapon attires and shattered armor of divinity 47.75. Uncommon hero and weapon attire is 43.83%. For detailed probability, you can always just check out the main interface and you go in game. Additional note, after upgrading Azura Dragon to Tier 2 Awakened, you can complete exclusive attire achievements and unlock Azura Dragon, the Avatar, Azura Dragon's Mail, and the Abyssal Radiance. Huh? Why are they different names? Oh, I mean, that would make sense, but like, they'd probably just call it the Azura Dragon and the Abyssal Radiance, so whatever. The Azura Dragon's attire features an exclusive background image and personalized and attires. Each part of Azura Dragon can be individually unequipped and freely mixed, but all visual effects remain bound to their respective components. Oh, very interesting. So you can mix and match parts of the thing, but I'm wondering whether or not you can choose upgraded or downgrade form, which is cool. I'll give you my quick thoughts. Honestly, I don't particularly like the not being able to see the eyes. Eyes are or like where I would assume the eyes should be, is a very important part of the thing. The crown part is better on is more ornate on the male one, but I do think the female one they're going with the slender look, so they cut off a lot of the pieces, but the female one does look worse in the end by looking less ornate. And of course, I do love the claw gauntlets. I do like gauntlets that have these claw things. This isn't like an in-game image or anything, but general design wise, I think the male one just looks more impressive, but it's too similar to the flame plume one, so I think it's taking too many notes from the flame plume ones. Even it's basically a fire versus water version of these things. The female one is completely different, of course. You got a lot more armor this time instead of the cloth. And I mean, like, you got the scale as well. Unfortunately, the breastplate plus like the cutouts just makes it look weird to me. Though that's only because I'm comparing it to both to the female and the male one. Overall, like, it looks great. I just don't like how it turned out. And I would have much preferred if they went with a more thematic kind of armor. It would have been better, honestly. But yeah, they could have done something with the male one, like slender it down a bit more. They made it too bulky in comparison to the female one, and the female one is too slender compared to the male one. Obviously, you got the crowns here, which is pissing me off because, like, it's different enough where it's just like, oh, they look completely different for some reason in my head. But if you like them, you like them. Of course, I play a male avatar, so I mean, I don't go for these things anyway. They're just really impossible to get. So you also got the brand new appearance system. The Illusion Orb arrives. Exclusive Illusion Orb Millennia of Vigil for Halberd Elites. Ah, just for Halberd Elites. That's interesting. Oh, so the event introduction, open an anniversary reward box for a chance to obtain this exclusive item. Wow. Okay, so another RNG loot box thing. Receive it for free through the what? How to acquire anniversary reward box? Sorry, receive it for free through the 6th anniversary faction showdown event. Earn it by exchanging anniversary event items gained from siege battles and return to battlefield mode. Purchase directly in the store. Blah 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 blah. Okay, so the illusion orb is the sealed legendary seasonal attire, epic hero schematic, and pure wisdom and other surprises. These are the reward quality. I'm not sure what the orb illusion orb is going to be, but I'm assuming it's going to be probably legendary quality. There is an image for it, but we'll see. I'll bring it over there in a moment. We have the anniversary, so we have the new anniversary PvE mode return to the battlefield released. Victory to Warlords. Have you yearned for a more exhilarating PvE challenge? The brand new anniversary PvE event has arrived. All right. Gameplay rule overview. Starting leadership is limited to 300. You can earn leadership by vanquishing foes, completing quests, and overcoming altar challenges. Use your leadership to purchase units and unique traits and artillery from the shop, or draw new units from the shrine. Unit deployment. Deploy any available units, including your personal unit and contracted units. Support units. Level up within the battle to recruit additional support units. And shrine. Spend leadership to draw for support units at the shrine. Mystery shop. Seek out these mystery shops hidden across the map and spend your leadership to unlock wishing units. Wishing units, that's interesting. Unit traits and massive artillery. Each time the shop is upgraded, the quality of goods increase. So, really cool game mode again. It's something similar to Deploy and Defend, but it's got a lot of extra bits going on. Wondering whether or not it's single or multiplayer. Um, it's probably some kind of wave tactic thing. So it's probably just survive as long as possible. Purchase unit traits from the shops to permanently enhance attributes of units you command. Forge your unique unit traits in this mode. Unit traits cannot be applied to support units. Hero development. Purchase unit traits in the shop to raise your hero level. Reaching certain hero levels lets you field an additional squad of support units. Alter trials. I mean, trial alter. Why did I read that backwards? I'm dyslexic or something. Interact with alters on the map to face mysterious trial challenges. Victory brings generous rewards. Mission event. Special missions will randomly appear on the map. Complete them to earn reward resources. Gameplay map introduction. Sanada Maru. Team up to strike enemy base. Complete missions to forge a mighty chariot and carve a bloody path through flaming trebs and waves of foes. The Great Wall, launching daring raids for flags and fiercely defend the wall. Launch daring raids for flags and fiercely defend the wall. Advance stage by stage along the ramparts, shatter enemy ranks, and deploy cunning tactics against relentless onslaught. Daiso Fort. Break down the fort together. Push relentlessly forward. Advance from the outer wall, pushing to the final battle in the fort, all while dynamic reinforcement mechanic delivers an epic siege experience. Interesting. So, we have 3 different maps, which makes me think that all of these things, is it in each of the game modes, or is it going to be something outside the game mode, which will be fairly interesting. Um, But that's the other thing. It says seek out these mysterious shops hidden across the map. Hmm. I must assume that these return to the battlefield. So we've had return to the battlefield come up slightly differently, but they've added a huge mechanic to it. So I'm just wondering what kind of extra bits kind of thing. Like they definitely have the ability to just throw just tons and tons of troops at us, and it'll feel great to just mow them all down. So this is probably going to be fun for about a few days. Depends on how much it takes to get to like the top level or get to some a level where you just trash the PvE mode easily. Okay, some extra prizes for Pacific modes. Participate in siege battles and the exclusive anniversary PvE mode. Return to the battlefield to earn random event exchange items, which can be used to exchange rare rewards, including anniversary rewards box, pure wisdom, golden keys, epic hero schematic, chest, treatises, and more. Wow, finally, golden keys appear. Been a while since I've seen golden keys. Don't miss out your chance to claim the powerful Battlefield Slayer Party Bombard. Interesting. This is probably the Bombard that appeared in the EU/AMS. I was told about this. This is apparently a different version of the Bombard that apparently fires fireworks or something. The event duration goes from August 21st to September 4th, so this is only about 2 weeks. The exchange duration is a week extra, so August 21st after maintenance to 0 hour UTC +1 EU/AMS September 11th. Interesting how they added a time, particular time here. Anniversary shopping festival begins. Limited time offer on new arrivals. One of the new arrivals. So, 6th anniversary celebration brings a new series of special offer packs to the shop. Enjoy the ultra value monthly pass for a limited time, along with all new Lotus Water pack. Really funny that they would sell Lotus Water during a free removal. Take advantage of the limited time discount on regular tire, blah blah blah. So apparently some tires are up 50%, are 50% off. Legendary historical attire chest and legendary attire exchange are now permanently available in the attire chest. Wonder what attires they're referring to. Probably the sealed version of stuff. For detailed information, warlords can visit the shop. Blah 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 blah. Oh, check the exclusive 6th anniversary shopping festival page, or simply check out the Conqueror's Blade 6th anniversary event button on the main interface. So this event, this attire selling, well, all of this stuff goes from August 21st after maintenance to September 19th before maintenance, so about 4 weeks. Anniversary spending rewards unlock, so spend sovereigns to get a rebate. Apparently illusion keys are on the thing, and other exclusive exchange tokens. Goes from August 21st to September 11th, so about 3 weeks. The exchange duration is an extra week, so August 21st after maintenance to September 19th before maintenance. And a brand new doctrine for the doctrine pool. We have the Bloodthirsty Doctrine. Okay, so this is going to be in the time-limited doctrine pool. The Hedge of Pikes is now available in War Scholar, which has a drop rate of the drop rate of epic doctrines for polearm infantry unit is increased here. It's called the Epic Bloodthirsty Doctrines. It is for epic. It is a epic quality polearm doctrine, so it's only for polearm units. The effect is after dealing damage, gain 12% life drain for 6 seconds. If units' health fall below 30%, gain an additional 12% life drain for 3 seconds. If units' health exceed 60%, damage dealt increases by 12%. Interesting. I'll be honest, this thing's kind of broken. There's a lot of polearm units that does a lot of damage, and I can imagine some brace time polearm units are going to go or see a lot of action now. Particularly the brace type, I think Phalanx is going to be quite deadly. You could see Orochi's samurais come out with these things. I'm wondering whether or not Medals would be worth it, mainly because if you add their if you have their high armor plus the drain, those guys are going to be absolutely ridiculous to defeat. Otherwise, just a lot of generic high damage polearm units that could use a little bit of sustain might just go out of control. I don't particularly like doctrines. I hate doctrines mostly because they add a lot of power creep. So those that you can get it, um, do tell me how bonkers broken they are and what units you're using them on. But I really feel like they need to fix the game, and introducing new doctrines is not a way to fix the game. And that's how I feel about this, though. Life Drain in particular is really dependent on how much damage the units deals, but units deal so much damage nowadays, so 12% on like 3,000 damage. It can stack up really quickly. Not to mention they like hit multiple people and stuff. Now we have the Battlefield Marker feature. Marker issued in battles with mouse middle buttons will now sync directly to the minimap, including new 3D sound effects. Interesting. Order issued via the mouse right button will no longer be limited by maximum visible distance and now feature enhanced visual. Hey! Other bug fixes and optimization fixed an issue where the Medal's March target triggered an abnormal number of enemies. Huh. Very strange. What does it mean by abnormal? Is this an up or down kind of scenario? So, I would assume that this is a nerf. When it talks about any abnormal numbers, it means that higher than usual. And Medal's March is not particularly strong. I do think Medal's March should be buffed again, at least to be stronger than the Medal Defense. Medal Defense is way too good. You may as well just leave them in Medal Defense most of the time. Fix an issue where the charge skill given by the Epic Polearm Doctrine 3 would not display for Demez Pikemen after interacting with a supply point. That does happen to some units, something to do with how the mounting of the supply point changes the stance of the unit. Classically, you saw a lot of test stuff kind of go into that. Fix an issue where serfs could not equip charge type doctrine. Fix an issue where the chronicles of the Spartan chosen unit would not display properly. Fix an issue where some opposite gender attire showed incorrect hairstyle when browsing in the attire shop. Fix an issue where redundant build buttons would occasionally appear in the barracks interface. Okay. That is that. Now, let's see. What's this one? Yep. Teaser. That was the teaser. This one just tells you about the free doctrine removal for 7 days. This is the Azura Dragon. We're gonna go watch this. We're gonna go watch this one real quick. So they do a lot here, but we're just gonna take a look at the image. So yeah, as you can see, generally the vibe from both of them is quite different. I definitely do think they should have chosen a direction for both of them to be quite similar. Them being contrasting like this kind of does my head in, especially since they went with dark hair for the male one and the light hair one for the female one. And I don't know how they've done this, but my head thinks that this male one looks more ornate than the female one, even though that's probably not true now that I look at it again. It's mainly just the breastplate, and the legs part, which are the most different. Hmm. So these in-game rendered one does not let the legs on this guy make look good at all. Probably should have not gone with the scales on this part. Hmm. If you want to read the things, I'll leave the link in the below. Obviously, you got this nice one here. You got this idle animation, which again probably repeats every 30 seconds, which will probably do people's head in. Female one. It makes more sense for the male one. I think they could have done something different for the female ones. It's so different anyway. And these are your avatars. This is your special kill feed, special avatar frame. And this should be the special illusion thing. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, there was a whole thing that it was on the. Oh wow, okay. And the images broke for this one, so that's very unfortunate. All right, and we ask also full rewards at a glance. $400 gift pack free for all. Claim your honor. Over 100 treatises and a wealth of rewards await. So they're saying that all of this is worth $400. Only references, of course. Blah blah blah. Hmm? Oh yeah, regular tires up to 50% off. I just find all of this really funny. Anyway, still no news on chariot nerfs, so that's happened. I want to ask, anyone still watching these? Do you guys Have you guys given up on CB yet? Because I really think that I'm just haven't found something else better to do. Or I feel like no matter what I do, I feel like it's a waste of time. So I just kind of go back to just grinding on CB anyway. I feel like all of these things are not exciting. Bes- but the fact that it's all new content it should be exciting. But I just don't feel excited. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know I didn't go through everything and I wasn't able to show everything properly, but you should have got an idea to what to expect. And I'll see you guys next time something interesting comes up. Hopefully, we get to see some chariot nerfs. But other than that, my name's Azaka. Have a nice day. Bye for now.